Have you ever stood under the warm stream of your morning shower and wondered, am I really caring for my body the way it needs? Not just washing away the dust of the day, but truly supporting the systems that keep us alive, strong, and vibrant. At 92, Dr. James Chen still walks to his practice in Boston's Beacon Hill with a clarity of mind and lightness of step that surprises even his youngest patients. When asked his secret, he doesn't talk about miracle pills or complex regimens. Instead, he speaks of four often overlooked areas of the body, places most of us ignore, yet they hold the quiet power to influence how we age, how we move, and how we feel. If you've ever wondered how small changes can lead to a longer, more comfortable life, stay with us. You might just find that the path to longevity begins with something as simple as where and how you wash. 1. Foot care, the foundation of longevity. Every journey we've ever taken, from our very first steps as children to the quiet walks we cherish in our golden years, has been carried on the strength of our feet. And yet, for something that bears so much of our weight, both physically and emotionally, our feet often receive the least care. But what if this quiet foundation of our body holds the key to living not just longer, but better? Dr. James Chen, a geriatric wellness expert with more than 3 decades of experience, begins each morning not with a cup of tea or a stretch, but with a moment of gratitude and care, starting at his feet. "They've carried me through decades of life," he says with a smile. "The least I can do is care for them now, while they still carry me." Modern science is now echoing what Dr. Chen has known for years. A recent study from Harvard Medical School shows that consistent foot care improves blood circulation and lowers the risk of cardiovascular complications by up to 35% in people over the age of 65. That's not just a statistic, that's years of vitality, balance, and independence added back into your life. One of Dr. Chen's most unforgettable patients was George, a quiet 72-year-old widower who came to his clinic complaining of poor sleep, low energy, and cold feet that never seemed to warm. His circulation had slowed, and he was beginning to worry about his independence. Dr. Chen taught him a simple daily routine, a combination of warm water soaking, gentle cleansing, and massage. 3 months later, George wasn't just sleeping better. He had returned to his morning garden walks and even signed up for a local Tai Chi class. "I didn't realize how much energy was trapped in my feet," George shared. "It feels like I've come back to life." So how does something so simple make such a difference? Start with warmth, not hot water, just comfortably warm. Soak your feet for 3 to 5 minutes to soften the skin and relax your nerves. Use a soft cloth or sponge and mild soap, moving in slow circular motions. This isn't just about cleaning. It's about stimulating the blood flow, especially between the toes, where moisture often hides and fungal infections love to linger. Drying is not to be rushed. Think of it as the final polish to your ritual, a gentle pat between each toe, as if tucking in a child for the night. Dr. Chen says this simple step can make the difference between healthy skin and painful cracks or infections. And for those with diabetes or limited sensation, always check water temperature with your elbow first and inspect your feet daily for any signs of redness, swelling, or cuts. But the true magic lies in the massage. Dr. Chen teaches a technique inspired by both traditional Eastern medicine and modern science. Using your thumbs, begin at the ball of your foot and move slowly toward the heel, applying firm but kind pressure. This not only relaxes your muscles, it activates pressure points connected to organs throughout your body. It's a 5-minute gesture of self-respect, and it speaks volumes to your body. A 2023 study published in the Journal of Aging Research showed that seniors who practice daily foot care, including massage, experienced 40% fewer falls and showed improved mobility. The researchers noted improved immune markers and better sleep scores as well. In simple terms, when your feet are happy, the rest of you follows. Take Margaret's story, for example. At 78, she was vibrant but began to struggle with foot pain that left her anxious about going out alone. "I didn't want to depend on anyone," she admitted. Dr. Chen introduced her to a nightly routine: warm soaking, gentle massage, and moisturizing with a rich, foot-specific cream. Within weeks, not only had the pain subsided, she began leading a neighborhood walking group. I went from fearing the ground beneath me, she said, to looking forward to every step. So what do you need to begin? Dr. Chen recommends just a few tools: a soft exfoliating brush, a safe non-slip bath mat, a foot cream made for older skin, and a pair of well-fitting, supportive shoes. These are not luxuries. They're investments in your independence, your comfort, and your daily joy. For those who feel hesitant or unsure about where to begin, Dr. Chen offers gentle encouragement. Start with 5 minutes. Don't worry about doing it perfectly. Just begin. Listen to your body. Your feet will tell you what they need, and they'll thank you for it. He adds, if your hands have written the story of your life, your feet have carried the weight of every chapter. It's time to honor them. And perhaps most importantly, foot care isn't just physical, it's emotional. It's a way of slowing down, of giving yourself a daily moment of stillness, of reminding yourself that care, even in small ways, is a sacred act. Before bedtime, Dr. Chen encourages all his patients to set aside 10 minutes just for their feet: a quiet soak, a soft towel, a few upward strokes, a bit of cream, and maybe a whispered thank you. Over time, this simple ritual becomes more than hygiene. It becomes a return to self, a practice of peace. So if you're reading this and wondering whether it's too late, it's not. Your feet have taken you this far in life. Now is the perfect time to return the favor. Start today, with water, with touch, with presence, because the path to a longer, more joyful life might just begin with the next step, and the way you care for the ones that carry you there. 2. Armpit care, your body's natural detox center. Among all the conversations Dr. James Chen has with his senior patients, one topic never fails to catch them off guard: armpit care. Most people only think of their underarms in terms of sweat and smell, he says with a gentle laugh. But this small, often ignored area is actually one of your body's most powerful detox hubs. It's true. Nestled beneath your arms are clusters of lymph nodes, like quiet sentinels guarding your immune system. They filter out waste, fight infection, and help keep your upper body circulations flowing smoothly. And according to a recent study from Stanford Medical Center, proper care of this area can improve lymphatic flow by up to 40%. That's not just a number. That's a renewed sense of energy, vitality, and protection coursing through your body every single day. Dr. Chen recalls a patient, 73-year-old Miriam, who frequently caught colds and felt unusually run down. She was active and careful with her health, he explains, but something just wasn't clicking. When he introduced her to a daily armpit care routine, one that supported the lymphatic system, the results were almost immediate. Not only did her recurring illnesses fade, but her energy began to return. It felt like a fog lifted, she later told him, and I had no idea such a simple change could make that much difference. But how do you take care of your armpits in a way that honors their function, without overcomplicating your daily routine? Dr. Chen encourages a simple 3-step approach: cleanse, dry, and support. Begin with warm water and a mild fragrance-free soap. Using soft, circular motions, not scrubbing, gently cleanse the area. People often think more force means more clean, he says, but the skin here is delicate. Treat it like silk, not tile. The grind in this kind of motion also supports natural lymphatic drainage, encouraging gentle detox right from the source. After cleansing, drying is essential. Any lingering moisture creates an ideal environment for bacteria to grow. And over time, this can lead to irritation or even disrupt your lymph system's ability to function properly. Dr. Chen recommends patting, never rubbing, with a clean towel until the area is fully dry. Think of it as wrapping up a small ceremony of care. Next comes perhaps the most overlooked step: what you apply afterward. For decades, many of us have reached for strong, aluminum-based antiperspirants without a second thought. But Dr. Chen advises seniors to consider natural alternatives. Antiperspirants can block the very pathways your body uses to release toxins, he explains. They might stop sweat, but they may also interfere with something much deeper. Natural deodorants, made with mineral salts, baking soda, or gentle botanical extracts allow your body to breathe while still managing odor. He suggests testing new products on a small patch of skin first, since senior skin can be more sensitive. Then there's the hidden gem of armpit care, massage. A simple 2-minute self-massage each morning can offer more than just relaxation. It can actively improve how your body filters and circulates. Dr. Chen recommends placing your fingers at the center of the underarm and gently sweeping upward toward your collarbone, using light, rhythmic strokes. It's like unblocking the drain, he smiles. You're helping your body clear out what it doesn't need and making room for what it does. He remembers Robert, a 68-year-old retired mechanic who had quietly battled shoulder stiffness and unexplained fatigue for months. It wasn't dramatic, Robert said, just this constant heaviness I couldn't shake. Within weeks of beginning a gentle massage routine and switching to a more natural deodorant, the tension in his shoulders eased and his afternoon slumps disappeared. I didn't realize how connected it all was, he admitted, but now I feel lighter, freer. Dr. Chen encourages seniors to pay attention to signs that something might be off. Persistent swelling in the underarm, skin texture changes, or unusual tenderness. These could signal lymphatic blockages or infections and should always be checked by a healthcare provider. Temperature, too, plays a role. A brief cool rinse at the end of your armpit wash can help tone the skin and stimulate circulation, especially in warmer climates. During hot months or after physical activity, an extra rinse may be needed, but always with gentleness and intention. Evening is a perfect time to revisit this small act of care. Gently cleansing the area before bed gives your body the best chance to restore and detoxify overnight. You don't need anything fancy, Dr. Chen reassures. A soft cloth, a splash of water, a quiet breath of gratitude. That's enough. While armpit care may seem like a tiny part of the health equation, its effects ripple outward. When your body's natural detox system is supported, your entire being benefits, from clearer skin to better immunity to a deeper sense of well-being. Many of Dr. Chen's patients say they feel more confident, more refreshed, and simply more themselves. So if you're beginning this journey, go slow. Be kind to yourself. Don't worry about doing everything perfectly. Let it be a conversation with your body, Dr. Chen says. It will tell you what it needs. You just have to listen. Because when we care for the small, hidden parts of ourselves, something beautiful happens. We awaken the systems that protect us, renew the energy we thought we lost, and discover that even the quietest places in our bodies have a story worth honoring. 3. Inner thigh care, circulation, and comfort. When Dr. James Chen gently brings up the topic of inner thigh care with his older patients, it almost always draws a raised eyebrow, sometimes even a chuckle. Really, the inner thighs, when they ask. But Dr. Chen knows what most people don't. This quiet area of the body is home to some of the most important blood vessels we have. It's like a highway, he explains. And if that highway gets blocked or ignored, everything further down the road suffers. Recent findings from Johns Hopkins University echo this truth. The femoral artery, a major blood vessel running through the inner thigh, helps deliver nearly 20% of our body's total blood flow. That's a massive portion of life-giving circulation. A 2023 study in Circulation Journal showed that seniors who practice consistent care in this area saw up to 30% improvement in overall circulation. That's not just a number, that's more energy, less fatigue, and often better liver health. It's a connection Dr. Chen saw firsthand in one of his longtime patients, Elizabeth, age 71. She had dealt with leg swelling, tiredness, and a sluggish liver for years. I thought it was just age catching up with me, she admitted. But after learning Dr. Chen's gentle 3-step routine for inner thigh care, something remarkable happened. Within weeks, the swelling eased, her energy picked up, and at her next checkup, her liver function numbers, once concerning, had significantly improved. I never would have imagined such a small part of the body could have such a big impact, she said. So what does inner thigh care really involve? According to Dr. Chen, it's about consistency and kindness. He teaches a 3-pillar approach: cleanse, circulate, and protect. Start with warm water, not hot. and a gentle, unscented soap. Using your fingertips or a soft cloth, wash in smooth upward strokes, following the natural direction of blood flow. It's not just about removing sweat or bacteria, Dr. Chen explains. It's about encouraging movement, the kind your body depends on. Afterward, pat the area completely dry. This part is key. Moisture trapped in this region, especially in skin folds, can easily lead to irritation or infection. The second pillar is circulation, and here a little movement goes a long way. Dr. Chen suggests simple seated stretches. Sit with your feet flat on the floor and slowly bring your knees apart, then back together. Hold each stretch for 5 to 10 seconds, breathing calmly. Another favorite is the butterfly wings exercise. Sit with the soles of your feet together and gently pulse your knees up and down. These movements aren't meant to tire you out. They're here to wake your circulation up softly and intentionally. For those who can, Dr. Chen also recommends a short evening massage. Just a few minutes of light upward strokes, always toward the heart, help soothe the muscles and support healthy blood flow overnight. It's not just therapeutic, it's relaxing. I call it an act of evening gratitude, he smiles. You're thanking your body for all the work it did that day. The final pillar is prevention, keeping the area dry, cool, and comfortable throughout the day. Wear breathable clothing, preferably cotton or moisture-wicking fabrics. In warm weather or after physical activity, a light dusting of cornstarch, never talcum powder, can help absorb excess moisture. And for those prone to skin sensitivity, applying a fragrance-free moisturizer after cleansing, but only when the skin is completely dry, can soothe without trapping heat or dampness. Tom, a 76-year-old retired carpenter, experienced the difference these small habits can make. Years of walking, sweating, and not thinking twice about the inner thigh area had left him constantly irritated and uncomfortable. I used to dread summer, he said. Every step felt like sandpaper. After learning Dr. Chen's routine, cleaning, stretching, protecting, the change was like night and day. Now he's back to walking daily, this time with ease and comfort. Dr. Chen reminds his patients to be alert to any warning signs: redness, persistent irritation, unexplained swelling, or changes in skin color. Your body whispers before it shouts, he says. Learning what's normal for you and noticing when something isn't can lead to earlier intervention and faster recovery. Timing matters too. Morning care prepares your body for a day of movement. Evening care offers a quiet chance to restore and unwind. Think of it as bookends, Dr. Chen says. You start and end your day by taking care of the part of your body that quietly supports you all day long. Beyond the physical benefits, less swelling, improved circulation, better liver function, there's something deeper at play here, a growing sense of self-awareness. When you make space each day to care for a part of your body you once overlooked, you begin to move through life with a little more attention, a little more reverence. For those just starting, Dr. Chen's advice is simple. Begin gently, be consistent, and trust that the smallest act of care, repeated daily, can ripple into something far greater. Because in the end, this isn't just about thighs. It's about listening to your body, supporting its natural rhythms, and reclaiming the comfort and vitality you deserve in your golden years. 4. Back and scalp care, your energy centers. Dr. James Chen often leans back in his chair, folds his hands gently, and says with a knowing smile, "If your feet are your roots, then your back and scalp are your power lines." To him, and to countless patients who've rediscovered energy, clarity, and peace, the back and scalp aren't just parts of the body. They are sacred centers of vitality, quietly fueling your physical strength and mental sharpness every single day. Recent neuroscience confirms what Dr. Chen has spent a lifetime teaching. Our spine and scalp are intimately linked to our nervous system, and when cared for consistently, they unlock surprising health benefits. A groundbreaking 2023 study from UCLA revealed that gentle scalp stimulation can increase blood flow to the brain by as much as 28%. Meanwhile, research from the National Institute on Aging found that back care significantly improves mobility, balance, and even memory in older adults. It's like clearing a highway, Dr. Chen explains. When the spine is flexible and the scalp well-nourished, the communication between brain and body becomes smooth again, and you feel it in your posture, your mood, your sleep, even your focus. He remembers Barbara, a 75-year-old retired librarian who came to him with concerns about brain fog and constant back stiffness. She told me she didn't feel like herself anymore, he recalls. With patience and daily care, a combination of warm water washing, mindful movement, and gentle scalp massage, Barbara began to notice subtle shifts. Within a few weeks, her memory improved. Her shoulders softened. Her children even told her she looked more present, more her. So how does one begin? Start simply. The skin on the back and the scalp becomes more delicate with age, so Dr. Chen recommends warm, never hot water for washing. Use a soft, bristled, long-handled brush to gently reach the middle and lower back without strain. Apply circular strokes, moving upward, following the natural flow of the body's energy and circulation. For scalp care, he suggests turning your daily shower into a moment of mindfulness. Instead of rushing, pause. Use your fingertips, not your nails, and gently massage the scalp in small circles, from the forehead to the nape of your neck. Think of it as waking up the brain, he says. Every small movement is an invitation for blood, oxygen, and energy to return. After washing, pat the areas dry with care. Avoid rubbing. If the skin feels dry, especially in colder months, apply a light, unscented moisturizer that supports skin barrier health. Dr. Chen always emphasizes pH balanced cleansers and products designed for aging skin. It's not about luxury, he says. It's about giving your skin what it needs to thrive. Movement also plays a role. Each morning, Dr. Chen invites his patients to stand tall, gently roll their shoulders backward 5 times, and then softly twist from side to side with hands resting on the hips. These motions awaken the spine, release tension, and prepare the body for the day ahead. Even 5 minutes is enough, he encourages. It's not the length of time, it's the intention. Richard, age 82, was skeptical at first. Years of desk work had left him stiff and sluggish. But with encouragement, he began including a 2-minute scalp massage at night and simple back stretches in the morning. The difference, Richard later shared, was almost spiritual. I started sleeping better. I felt lighter. My grandkids even said I seemed more tuned in. Warning signs are worth noting. Dr. Chen urges seniors to pay attention to any lingering back pain, sharp discomfort, or scalp dryness that doesn't improve. These are gentle nudges from the body, he explains. Don't ignore them. Let them guide you toward more care, not less. For those with limited mobility, there are always adaptations. Use a wall for balance during stretches. If reaching the scalp is difficult, try seated massage techniques with warm fingertips, or ask a loved one to assist gently. There's no shame in asking for help, Dr. Chen reminds his patients. Connection is part of healing too. The benefits of this daily care go far beyond hygiene. Many of Dr. Chen's patients report enhanced clarity, improved mood, and even better communication with loved ones. When your nervous system feels supported, he says, you engage with life more fully. You think clearer. You rest deeper. You become more you. Temperature matters too. Warm water helps relax tense back muscles, while a short, cool rinse on the scalp can invigorate blood vessels and offer a refreshing end to your routine. During dry months, give extra love to these areas. They carry so much of you. And if you're wondering where to begin, Dr. Chen offers this wisdom. Start with 5 minutes. Focus on one thing, a back stretch, a gentle massage, a small act of care, then build from there. Consistency, not perfection, is what heals. At 92, Dr. Chen still sees patients twice a week. He plays chess every morning and tends his rose garden each evening. These practices, he says quietly, have kept me grounded. Connected, clear. I believe they can do the same for you. So let this be your reminder. Your back and scalp are more than physical structures. They are energy centers, holding memory, movement, and meaning. When you care for them, you honor your entire being. Start small, move gently, and let each daily act of care be a quiet affirmation. I am still here, still growing, still worth the effort. He leaned back with a gentle smile and said, "These simple habits, they've kept me clear, steady, and independent all these years, and they can do the same for you." If something in today's message spoke to you, pass it along to someone you care about. Sometimes a small reminder is all it takes to begin again. Which area will you start with? Type your answer in just 3 words and let it be your promise to yourself. And if you like more gentle, practical ways to care for your body and spirit, feel free to subscribe. There's so much more to explore, and your next step starts here.